Those Damn Ross Kids is a podcast for adults, and the opinions expressed do not reflect the opinions of our employers or even ourselves. We'd like to hear from you. Give us a call at 419-528-TDRK to leave a voicemail, and we just may play it on the show.
Dan Rather. And the News Squad.
Dan Rather and the News Squad. Spreading lies.
And barbershop sounds.
Those Damn Ross Kids, a conversation between brothers, featuring Kris and Kole Ross.
Oh, that's nourishing water right
Delicious
there.
water.
That's water.
You know you need it when it tastes really good.
Because it tastes like nothing.
Yeah, I know, right? It's gonna
Other than when you need it, it tastes like
oh
relief.
My gosh, it's like it just washes through you.
Sure.
Yeah, quite literally, since it's water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's delicious ice water.
Yeah,
a 180 from last week.
Feels like Ugly Girl.
What's that?
It feels like Ugly Girl.
What does?
Well, you know, it's all right if you need it.
I love how like the construction of a Kris Ross joke.
Let me tell you about a Kris Ross joke, all right?
Okay, so it's got two component parts. You see, he says something oblique. He says something opaque that piques interest. And you say, "Excuse me, sir, what was that you just said to me?" And then he comes back with the joke he really wanted to say.
Is that what I do?
Yeah. So you say something.
So I throw the jab and then uppercut.
Exactly.
Jab.
Kick, punch. Yeah, exactly.
Back
flip. Block, turn. Block, turn, and kick it. Yeah. It's, God.
So in my brain.
Way in the future. Okay. Man, you get me into a cycle.
We're not cycling at the same time, apparently.
What?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Wow.
It's episode number 99, Knucklehead.
Yeah, it is. It's Christmas Day.
In the future.
In the future from when we record this. If you haven't figured out, we do these, in a weird way.
And
but
the world has not ended.
No, it hasn't. We're doing all right.
2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay, so the way that I do these, I upload them and I set them to publish. All right, so I make it a thing and it's like, okay, just go. I'm going to put this one up a little bit earlier than I normally would. I'll put it up prior to the supposed Mayan apocalypse that everybody likes to joke about. And it's no joking matter.
Why not? Are you?
What's that?
Are you a Decemberist?
I like highly intelligent lyrics and effeminate vocals. So, yeah.
The Cranberries, then.
And, so I'm going to put it up. And if something catastrophic did happen, if something catastrophic did happen, but the system was still here, and there was some kind of like the road / fallout kind of situation where there are marauding gangs of survivors just trying to make do in the wasteland, and they find an iPod that was set to auto download from the satellites, then they could get us and enjoy this last vestige of civilized humanity and listen to his joke about crotches for an hour.
I have no stories about crotches.
No crotch stories?
None.
Majestic.
No, this is all hard news. Just the facts.
Just the facts. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
The local principal ran down with his vehicle the only skiing squirrel.
The local principal. You want to know who has principals? Not that guy, because he ran down that poor squirrel. Schools do. I believe that the schools are our future because they teach our children how to not express themselves.
Yeah, which the president of the principal council That's what they probably lead with at the trade show.
The principal.
You know
council.
who has principles?
Schools.
Woo-hoo! You're a fucking rock star, dude.
Okay. the only the only way that I know that that's not a thing, the council of principals, is I've never seen their T-shirts at a thrift store. Because if I did, like, you know, Principals Council 1999, I would have like 5 of them.
Would you?
Yeah.
Council of Principals.
I
said that.
What's that?
I thought you had an original idea. I said that.
No. Do you know how hard it is to find a World's Greatest Dad mug? It's fucking hard. Like, I've looked for one for a very long time because I want to use it as my mug at work.
Why?
Why not? Because the mugs there are never washed to my satisfaction, and I want to have my mug, my value.
Well, why do you want that? World's Greatest Dad.
Because it's funny.
You don't want to be a dad
I'm not
ever.
I'm not a dad.
But you don't want to be a dad.
I know I don't want to be a dad.
Is it the irony? Is that what's funny?
Yeah, that's what's funny. Like, look at this guy. Nobody would ever want to be with him.
I think it's deficient.
What is?
Your joke.
Okay. It's not a joke. It's a thing that I want to do.
Get it? The irony? It's deficient? Boom.
Yes. Your sense of humor
like a sack
is
of potatoes
anemic.
on the floor. Boom.
Just, there you go. You're done.
I'm not done.
We're all done. We're all done.
Still here.
We're all done.
We're still here.
It's over with.
No, 3 days ago it was over with. We're still here.
Yeah. It's Christmas.
We're there. We're here. We're there.
I feel like we should we should just have a backdrop of sleigh bells behind this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll drop that in post.
Ho ho and humbug.
That's how I would describe this show. Ho hum.
Yeah. A mall in Maine has fired Santa Claus after children and parents complained he was rude, grumpy, and wouldn't even let one child sit on his lap.
He was rude and crumpy.
Grumpy.
Was he dancing to hip hop?
No, I didn't say crunky. I said grumpy.
No, crumpy, like crumping, like.
No, that's crunk.
No, well, that is a thing. Crunk is it's when you're high and drunk at the same time. But crumping is hip hop dancing in the 90s.
Crunk dance.
No, that's the thing.
I'm dancing, I'm crunk.
That's the thing. That's the thing in the Audis, but not what I'm referring to.
The vehicle.
Yes,
but
I am crunking in an Audi.
I'm crunking an Audi.
The only way to be.
I'm dancing. I'm driving. I'm crunk.
Yeah, no. So Santa wanted no part of this.
He didn't want to be there, and so this lady named Jessica and her 6-year-old daughter Chantel went to see Santa Claus. And afterwards, they told a local TV station he was rude and wouldn't let the girl sit on his lap. When they said that they didn't want to buy a $20 picture. The little girl says that when she asked Santa for an American Girl doll, he replied she'd get an American football.
He then bit off the end of a stogie, lit it, and asked her for $5.
Bit off the end of a stogie, lit it, and said, "Now kiss Santa with your tongue."
Oh, God. Wow. He said, "I've got 2 lumps of coal for you right here." I couldn't
possibly eat all those cookies in those houses. I keep them in my pants.
"I've got 2 lumps of coal for you right here." Then he grabbed his genitals and then lifted them up and walked away.
Sure.
He spit on the ground.
He danced out to a Bon Jovi song and then shot a wet T-shirt cannon.
Are we describing Santa Claus or Joe Biden?
That is something Joe Biden would do. He would have privately funded a wet T-shirt cannon.
Okay. So wait a second. Wouldn't a wet T-shirt would it shoot wet T-shirts, or is it just a fire hose?
Well, 8 out of 10 women who say no to a wet T-shirt contest only do so because they don't want to ruin their shirt.
Oh, okay.
What?
So
I would, but problem solved.
The mall Santa thing is kind of a racket, though, right? It's like when you pull up to when you're in a crowded city and you pull up to an intersection, and a person of no means walks up to your car and squeegees and then demands $50 for the service, right?
You're a bum rock.
You gotta eat lightning and crap thunder. Where's my $10?
Got a bad ticker, kid.
Yeah. So you take your kid there and it's like, I want an Xbox. Okay, you're gonna get a fucking Xbox because that's a gift for daddy, not you. And then it sits down. Okay, you go through the ritual, and then they walk through the other side. Then they get waylaid. Like, you know, say, here, Timmy, come here. You know, let's get away from these people. Like, you know, those elves smell a little bit too much like peppermint. You know,
Scotch.
It's. I was going for the schnapps angle, but okay.
Peppermint Scotch.
Peppermint Scotch. That sounds awful.
Oh, it's a Werther's original.
Is that what they call it? Is that like the Jolly Rancher, which is like something with something sweet?
I don't know.
I don't know. Like, hey, would you like to buy a picture? We took it.
When an old man gives you a back rub with peppermint oil. So it's a Werther original.
It's a Werther's original. Unsolicited?
Yeah.
An unsolicited back rub with
Sure, like
peppermint.
while you're like waiting for an eye appointment.
That would burn like hell.
Let me tell you about glaucoma. That's weird.
You smell like Burning Man.
Oh, you've been to Burning Man.
Yeah, that's Was this Santa perchance played by Billy Bob Thornton?
Probably.
Okay.
In my mind's eye.
Does anybody else pronounce his last name with such a hard N?
Is it Thornton?
It's not. Yes, it's Billy. Yes, Kris.
Billy Bob Thorntonington the Bear, the third.
It is Billy Bob loves Thornton and bread. It's Thornton and bread. Yeah, something like that.
He did.
Yeah, that. Abort. We need to pull the ejector seat on that as quick as possible because it didn't work.
Which part?
My whole shorten and bread thing.
Yeah.
Thornton and...
Man,
my head hurts so bad.
Chicken. Why?
Oh, God.
Why does your head hurt? Is it the drinking?
Maybe.
Of water?
We are drinking water.
The water tastes weird,
it's
but
pretty
it tastes
good.
good.
Well, you're not used to this water.
No, I'm not used
You're
to
not
it.
used to this water table.
No.
This tastes normal to me now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get Hezekiah's revenge.
I do live in a predominantly Amish neighborhood.
No, I mean, I was in the bathroom. I made a Montezuma hot plate.
Christ on a bike, man. Wow. That's, So anyway, I realized I inadvertently saved all of my most of my
All of my boogers. I saved
here in this statue.
I just laughed and snotted on my hand.
Oh, that's gross. Do you need to?
No, I didn't. It was moisture.
Do you need to take care
No,
of
it was
that?
aspirated moisture. It wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't concentrated Luke.
Okay. All right. Concentrate. Yeah. I inadvertently saved all of my Christmas stories for this episode, which is pretty funny. So, are you familiar with the tradition of Festivus?
Yeah.
It takes place on December the 23rd.
It's a Festivus for the rest of us.
Yes. You don't have a tree. You have an aluminum pole.
A barren pole.
A barren aluminum pole.
Yeah.
And
no adornments.
No adornments, nothing. It's just a pole.
Sure.
And
you gather round.
You gather round. You commit feats of strength, which often involves wrestling each other, and then you air your grievances, where you describe to everybody how they have disappointed you. Why are you glaring at me so intensely?
Just thinking about Festivus. How you disappointed me.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, so this comes from the sitcom Seinfeld. Popular program in the 1990s. where George Costanza's father created it as a way to protest the commercialization.
Frank Costanza.
Where George Costanza's dad, Frank Costanza. Yeah. In order to protest the commercialization of Christmas. Now,
seems logical.
Whenever it's the 23rd, I always go, it's Festivus, and it's everything like that. But there are people who are using it like legitimately to protest Christmas.
Sure.
So there's this dude. His name is Chaz Stevens. That's not a real name, is it? Chaz? Like nobody named Chaz. No, nobody named Chaz.
Yeah. No real person.
Yeah. He is a Miami citizen, the neighborhood of Deerfield Beach. Every year they put up a nativity scene, and he has lobbied to have it taken down because it's a public display on public land, etc., etc. I'm not going to state any opinion about that because it draws controversy. Whatever. This is what a person does. But instead, he has successfully managed to erect a Festivus pole made of beer cans adjacent to the nativity in order to protest the fact that they wouldn't take it down. Says Chaz, think of how many people have died over the years to give us our freedoms. So I've got to push back a little. That amuses me. It's funny because in 2010, a convicted drug dealer he invoked the holiday in a California jail in order to get better food, claiming it was a holiday that he celebrated. So he deserved a better meal.
It's just as real as any of the rest of it.
It is. It's it's one of those things. We're so far removed from the actual meaning of Christmas as Linus described it.
Yeah.
It's just whatever.
The semi-popular show on the Angel Network called 10 Simple Rules for Believing in My Son.
That's pretty good.
Thanks for the affirmation.
You're doing okay.
Yeah, I'm doing all right there.
You're picking up. You're picking up.
Hey, a teacher is in hot water after giving her students a twisted assignment.
Like a twisted tea?
No. Possibly.
Those are gross.
She asked them to write a suicide note. She asked 13 and 14-year-olds, you have just turned 18. So, hey, you're 5 years in the future, okay? 4 or 5 years from now. At the end of your high school career. You've decided that you're going to end your life. In a final impetus, you decide to give the reasons for your gesture. You will describe all the disgust you feel towards yourself. Your text will retrace several events at the origin of this feeling. That's the prompt.
Plumb the depths, kid. Plumb the depths.
Hey,
are you okay?
What I'd like for you to address here.
What I would like for you to dwell.
We're going to do a little dress rehearsal.
We're going. This is an exercise, okay? Think nothing more of it. I just want you to rehearse you. What I want you to do. What I want you to do is pretend that you're going to, perform the act that exerts the most control over your life that you will ever have.
Oh yeah, and by the way, tell me your secrets.
Tell me your secrets.
Tell me the secrets why you're killing yourself. Tell me the secrets why you hate you.
Did Tommy take you out back by the railroad tracks and make you drink beer?
He did, didn't he?
He did? Oh, no. That's not good. We told you not to do that.
The parents are
We told you not to do that.
The parents are outraged. They say that
you should feel terrible about you.
They're not in the habit of questioning school assignments or what's going on in school, but there are limits. What do we know? The next topic's going to be, how do you feel when you shoot up drugs?
Where's this school?
Pretty good.
It's great. It's like the best.
You know what's crazy is that I don't hate myself when I'm on drugs.
Like the time when I want to kill myself least is when I am
sober.
Is when I am. No, that's when I want to kill myself most.
Oh wait, sorry.
Yeah,
strike that, reverse it.
Yes, just strike it, reverse it. Let's turn it around. Let's go in the other direction.
Yeah.
No, this is great.
Yeah,
let's do this.
That's what drugs are. This death thing.
What's that?
I do drugs to live.
Just
Did you see the Pfizer commercials?
Just turn off. Like they just outlawed
drug
they just
lobby?
outlawed my drugs because they want to sell us their drugs.
Cool, man. Did you know you're beating a broken drum?
What?
Did you know that you're hitting a broken drum?
Me? No.
Yeah,
Kris, I just hit it and I don't care.
heard that.
Yeah, much like this crack pipe.
Truth to life.
Truth to life. Soup to nuts.
So yeah, schools. Hey,
Schools, why not?
write that suicide note. Why do you hate you?
Okay, first journal prompt. How was your summer? Second journal prompt. What do you want to do with your life? Third journal prompt. Oh man, that's like super fucked up because kids are like all depressed and shit.
Sure.
Like what they got no reason to be, but they are. You know, it's a crazy time in your life, and this is
Yeah, like, okay. So you're explaining to... No, you're explaining to God why you're a genital paper cutter.
You have to hurt to feel.
Right?
You have to hurt to
I only cut my genitals with the classics. You know.
feel.
You're talking to God, apparently. You know.
You know. Oh, man, that's fucked. That is some kind of fucked. So, let us go to China.
Okay.
So, apparently, like, China's airlines, they've kind of got it on point. All right?
Likely.
Yeah. I mean, just there's one airline run out of Hong Kong called Cathay, something like that. That is known for its great service and things like that, but they've run into some, financial problems, and they lost about $125 million in their first quarter. No big deal. So, like any company, they decided to take it out on their workers, the people who, gave them the great reputation.
Sounds pretty Chinese.
Yeah, sounds pretty American to me, which means they're making progress. Anyway.
You mean the Democrats on you? Sure.
So, anyway.
Progressive.
What's that?
You're a progressive.
I am, which is funny because they are apparently a communist nation. Not really.
I'm a secular progressive.
Yes, continue.
Just saying.
Okay. That's what I am. I don't care.
You are.
But
it's derogatory.
Okay, cool. Well, one man's derogatory.
Classification.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so their flight attendants, their on air staff, have said that until they are given their cost of living raises and things like that, the things that are contractually promised to them, et cetera, it's not that they're going to stop working. It's that there will be no more smiles.
There weren't any smiles in China.
Yes, there were. No more smiles, no more booze, and no more food on flights.
So in order to get paid for their job, they're going to stop doing their job.
Hey, they're there to make sure people get on and off the plane. That's all their contract says. And that's another thing, okay? So they're going to be doing just the bare minimum of what they signed up to do.
Sure.
And that also means, like, doing all of the requisite safety checks and, like, following their contract to the letter of, like, down to the letter and not putting in any extra work, not working, any overtime, things like that.
It is an American idea.
And because of that, it's projected that their flights will be delayed by as many as 25 to 30 minutes because they designed it around exploiting their flight attendants. Says one flight attendant whose name is Sang, we cannot smile because of the situation, because of how the company treats us.
They're going to lose.
Well, they're just going to get fired. They're like, well, okay,
yeah, so
they're not that many women in China, but proportionally, there are like 7 times as many women in China as there are people in the United States.
Sure,
So,
I mean it's all about what you want to keep in your freezer.
I'm sorry, what?
You could put 100 cats in a freezer in the States here. You could probably put 100 dead Asian women and
I'm pretty
dead
sure
Asian baby women.
I'm pretty sure they charge a rent for that.
Baby dolls.
Yeah.
Liquefied.
Oh, God, Kris, no. Okay.
That's what they do. They kill the girls.
And no, it's fucked, right?
Why do they do that?
I don't know. Yeah, so negotiations broke down, and that's the way they're going to do it. That's how they strike, by continuing to do their jobs and, in fact, doing them better.
Oh, no.
Like, when your whole system is based around ignoring safety regulations, you done fucked up.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah.
So, hey, a man has been jailed after he struck his estranged wife with his penis.
Okay, that shouldn't be funny.
He will spend 5 days in jail after pleading guilty to assault. A 62-year-old man offered $20 for intercourse, and when she refused, he took out his penis and struck her with it.
See, that's one of those things, because like assault is reported like it's like, holy crap, he took a crowbar and just wailed on her until she didn't move anymore. But like assault, like
it's assault, brother.
Like if I were to like pull my fist back and go, yeah, like if I menaced you, like assault is whenever you feel threatened. Battery is when I hit you, right? Mm-hmm. So it should be assault and battery. They didn't want to flatter him by saying assault with a deadly weapon.
Battery was just like when you got roughed up but not cut.
No, batter like that's the distinction. So assault and battery is I was threatened and I was hit. I don't know if there's battery without assault, but
sure.
Yeah. So,
I don't know.
It's still severe. It fucking sucks. It's a shitty thing to do, but
you only got battered when you were delicious.
No, you were delicious because you got battered. Wait a minute.
Sorry.
Why are you closing up the book there?
My battery died.
Oh, okay. Do you have this?
Oh, my mind's eye.
On your mind's eye? Okay, cool. So there are a lot of people who are going to be getting eye devices. Let's say today this Christmas day, I say, and we have to warn you, even though Apple's maps are getting better, it's still pretty rough if you were in
they have the
international
Google Maps.
They do now, yeah. I haven't tried it out, but
it came out like today, right?
No, yesterday.
As we record.
So like a week and 5 days ago when you're listening to this.
Yeah.
Breaking the illusion. Woo! It's 11:09 p.m. So yeah. New thing in Australia. Apparently, if you, let me see here, try to go from Melbourne to
Melbourne.
That's how they say it. Okay. Yes.
Kind of like Worcester.
Yeah, like Worcester. Although we here know how to say Worcester.
I don't.
No, we say Worcester.
Norfolk.
Yeah. Bellefontaine. Yeah. No. So from Melbourne to Mildura. I'm just seeing how angry I can get you at this point.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
I heard Daughtry from American Idol.
Okay, so that's his name, but it's also his band's name. That's the.
No, his name's Michael Daughtry.
But he performs as
Brian.
Daughtry.
I don't know what his first name is.
Yeah. Some white dude from American Idol.
Yeah.
And so if you try to navigate between those two towns,
Worcester and Bellefontaine? Melbourne and what?
Between Worcester and Bellefontaine.
No, Melbourne and...
Melbourne and Mildura.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not like it matters.
Yeah. It takes you through a national wildlife preserve, a park, really, down a sandy path, and like some kind of crazy number of like tourists and people have gotten stuck there in a snake-infested sandy death trap. Like for days. Like, these people have been rescuable, but we've had 115 degree days out here. That's Fahrenheit I translated for you. If they were out there in that temperature and out of phone range, they would have been in serious trouble. Yeah. And then he went on and said like blimey and chunder and all those kind of things. So
bloke
with your eye devices, if you're going to be using that or any kind of GPS, exercise some common sense. I think everybody has a moment like that where they decide not to trust GPSs implicitly. What'd you say?
I suppose.
I had one of those. I was going to a show choir concert back in my high school days, and I had MapQuest directions printed out. And the road that it was taking me down ceased to exist about halfway through. By which I mean it went straight into a gully, gorge, or ravine.
Really?
Yeah. It was like, whoa, better stop here, because it was poorly marked.
That's funny.
Yeah.
You should have died.
Just been washed away until just get caught on a rock.
I said should have. I didn't mean to say that.
I said it would have. You would have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would have. That's it.
Ooh. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway. So just watch out.
Watch out there.
Watch out for snakes.
Hey, some 17-year-old kid somewhere, I don't remember.
Because your fucking battery died, but okay.
He was driving around, a little bit, gummy beared.
Gummy bears?
Yeah.
Covered with vodka?
He was a little bit ripped.
Yeah.
And he had a kid in the car with him. They crashed, and he killed the kid in the car.
That's awful.
Right? Charged with manslaughter.
Okay.
Judge sentences him to 10 years of church. Say what?
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured my incredulous laugh was what enough.
Lots of counseling, probation, and 10 years of you're going to church, son.
This is Alabama?
This is probably in the South, yes.
Yeah. This happens a lot.
Yeah, this is not... They found it unconstitutional.
Yeah, probably.
But not on appeal. Like, someone else challenged it. He was like, cool, man, I killed a dude. I'm going to church.
I'll do whatever I want. Just don't send me to these southern prisons.
Exactly.
It gets real there.
Sure. Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah. You got the bare-knuckle box for your butt.
Jesus. That's not fun to... Let's not joke about prison rape. But
I'm not, though. That's real life.
That is. That's the streets.
You ever see that Lockup?
Yeah, because I like to watch MSNBC, but they turn over to that.
The Louisiana prison. What's that one?
Oh God,
St. Croix,
Angora. Yeah, Angora. It's the one where
and then the warden's they're gonna fight.
Then it spits his jaw.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Yeah, that's They do have the boxing there. But they also that's the prison that actually is like a cotton plantation, and a lot of the guards are descended from the slave owners who ran that plantation.
That's the way
it
works.
That it's like fucked is what it is.
Well, that's what big government takes over industry.
Jeez. Yeah, that happens. That happens quite a bit. Did he dictate what kind of church it had to be?
No.
There's obviously going to be some kind of like
Baptist. No, that would be unconstitutional.
That's weird, right?
Yeah.
Just
go to church.
just go to church, because bad people don't worship the Lord. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, speaking of unusual sentences, there's a dude in Wisconsin who owes about $90,000 in back child support because he has fathered 9 children with 6 women. And the judge has ordered him to not have any more kids, at least for now, until he settles his debt. So I guess if this dude, has any more kids on his probation, he will, be sentenced more harshly. Yeah. So common sense dictates you shouldn't have kids you can't afford, says the Racine County judge. It's too bad the court doesn't have the authority to sterilize. That's fucking creepy.
But shouldn't they?
That's weird.
Well, let me tell you this.
Okay, so I've got a point that I would like to make.
Go.
Okay. In my weaker, more misanthropic moments, I have been known to say you really should need a license in order to breed. But that gets into like really weird like population control. And I'm all for population control. I think that, it's getting out of control on this crazy little blue spaceship we call Earth. But pricks like me shouldn't decide that. And it's just weird. Like saying, hey, don't have any more kids till you can like pay for the ones you already got. that's one thing. Saying we should take away your ability to ever reproduce.
Well, here's the thing: is that if you don't play by the rules, they're going to take you out of the game.
Yeah, they're going to put you in prison.
So if you're bringing kids into the world that you're not feeding, technically abusing them.
Yeah, neglecting and all
So
that.
if you were abusing them, you go to jail.
Yeah.
So if you're bringing them into the world knowing that you're not going to take care of them, you kind of are
But barebacking feels so fucking good.
abusing children.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you.
I mean,
I hear you loud and clear. It's okay for us to say this because we're assholes on a podcast. But it feels gross when a judge says it to me.
He wouldn't say it to you.
Well, yeah, because I'm not in any danger of reproducing. So
No.
oh God, no.
No.
This actually isn't the first time that this has happened though. A Kentucky judge back this March, actually, dude fathered a dozen children by 11 women. Told him not to have any sexual intercourse for a 1 to 5 period of his parole. How do you enforce that? Do you give him a chastity belt? Because that'd be hot.
A cock ring.
like a cock taser?
Oh, like a monitoring ring.
Just checks your pulse down there.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. And then a Texas judge in 2008. This is fucking gross, is what it is. 20-year-old mother gave her 10 years probation for not protecting her 19-month-old daughter from abuse by the child's father. That's fucked. That's Texas-style justice right there. And that is... I'm going to punish you for what he did.
Grenade, boom. Kills everybody in the room.
Yeah, the judge ordered her not to get pregnant during her probation.
Okay.
For fucking real.
Simple enough.
Man, this world is fucked.
Sure.
I just got bummed out all of a sudden.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I'm really bummed out right now.
Yeah, do you have anything to lift us up?
Not really.
Where are we
Everything
pulling
else
on?
I have is pretty horrible.
Okay.
I mean, there's good news coming out of California where the someone has actually pushed and lobbied to eliminate what they call cures for gay.
Oh, yeah. So, pray away the gay stuff?
Sure, yeah, or gay rehabilitation and drugs and homeopathy. Get it?
Homeopathy?
No, homeopathy.
Yeah.
Yeah, herbs for not being gay.
Yeah. I get it.
No, you got it?
I got it. You're good.
Dwell in it. Live in it.
Yeah, I'm just steeping in it for a second.
Sure.
Let's continue.
All right, still not
Let's
funny.
get on with our lives.
Fucking...
For fucking real.
So it went to court, and they decided that you cannot make that illegal. It infringes on First Amendment rights.
Yeah, that's... It gets into a weird area when it's like an in loco parentis kind of thing. Like if a grown-ass man decides that to delude himself and say, I don't want to be gay no more, and I'm gonna go to this pray away the gay place and I'm gonna take these tinctures and tonics and whatever, that's your prerogative, cool dude. There are gonna be places, there are always gonna be people who want you to not be who you are. Cool.
Regardless of what it is.
Right, yeah. And, just that gay just happens to be one of those things where there's a structure and a machine built to try and, make you not that way. But when, it's a parent and the kid's just a little too fond of them Barbies, and it's we're going to send you there and they're going to...
But now you're talking about a kid.
Have you hug it out. Exactly. I'm talking about that. And that's where it gets gross and that's where it gets fucked up. And that is where it becomes child abuse. And they're saying oh, we can't keep you from doing that. And I would bet, I don't have any solid evidence or numbers behind this. That's probably what the majority of that is.
Probably.
You can't keep them from emotionally abusing their kids. It's really, really hard to prosecute that. But
they're going to do it anyway.
Yeah, they're going to ostracize them and make them not feel, not feel welcome. Their community likely is going to. Man, this is really fucking depressing, dude. Why are we?
It's real bad.
Yeah. So, but it's just kind of it's ill-advised, and you can't keep people from doing ill-advised things. Unfortunately, even when it involves, innocent people who just are being what they are.
Sure.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Speaking of Christmas, it's Christmas.
Sleigh bells. Anyway, so, do you want to know what one person wants for Christmas?
Okay.
A Hispanic girlfriend.
Well, who doesn't?
So, well, not Hispanic, a Latina girlfriend. Okay.
Sure.
So, This is a little bit different. I couldn't follow the ins and outs of the story, so I'll try and present it to you as I understand it. I've got it right here, but it's just like this weird jumble.
Okay.
So it's this dude. He used to be on a reality television show called like Secret Millionaire or something like that. His name is Mark Paskin. And he's got some money to him, you know, and he was posing as like some kind of driver, like a trash truck driver, a garbage truck driver, or something like that. And at the end of his tenure, like he was working with one of these people. He was working like with an organization to, you know, I don't even fucking know, but he gave some money to this organization geared towards helping Hispanic youths, and changed his life. And you know, he lost his wife, you know, who he was married to for 28 years, and he came out of it thinking, all I want for Christmas is a Latina girlfriend. And he's put up a billboard in San Diego to that effect. And he's also started a Reddit thread saying, I want one. I've got money. Come here, be with me. Be my Latina girlfriend. Be my object. Please. Please. I am so lonely. My wife is dead.
That's funny.
For Christmas.
That is funny.
Yeah. So it is a billboard with a picture of his face. He looks like a real creepo. He's got a wish list behind him, photoshopped in, and it says, all I want for Christmas is a Busty Latina glasses. And it says, email Mark, ChristmasLatina@AOL.com.
At AOL.com.
That was what this was built towards. ChristmasLatina@AOL.com.
At Excite.
At Webcrawler.
At Webcrawler.net.
Yeah.
Check out my Zanga profile.
Said one Reddit user, being a Latina in San Diego as well kind of makes the whole thing tempting. I can message him. Wrote another, I'm Latina and over the age of 21 and live in San Diego. That qualifies you, I suppose.
Sure.
For his offer.
I suppose it matters where you're from, does it?
Oh, man.
As long as you're there. I mean, if I was thinking about a different show, though.
What show? Like Joe
Or like
Millionaire?
a black man.
Okay.
He acts
I'm just going to
intelligent.
get ready. I'm just going to get ready for a marker.
No, he acts intelligent, affluent, wealthy, influential.
Okay.
But he's really a gangster.
Okay.
Like straight off the streets.
Okay.
South Central LA.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. I'm just ready
Maybe
for the marker.
like a harem of like 20 white ladies are trying to just get up on his money.
Okay.
He doesn't have any, as I explained. The show is called Undercover Brother.
You know what? I'm going to put a marker there anyway, just in case.
This has been Those Damn Ross Kids.
I got nothing else. The battery's dead.
Yes. The football season's over.
Literally. So, hey, Cole, I hate to put it on you, but what can you do?
Okay, well, you can have a very Merry Christmas if you're listening to this on Christmas. If you're listening to it afterwards, we hope that you had a good Christmas. Or whatever you choose to do. It's, a time for people to be together and listen to podcasts because you don't want to talk to the people you're around. We get it. We're cool. But anyway, if you would like to give us a special gift for this very special time of year, you can go to iTunes, leave us a rating or a review. And that helps us out by, getting new people to be able to watch the show, listen to the show rather. It gets people to join the fold. It's really nice to have that happen and to see that because it's good for our egos. You can check us out on Facebook. It's facebook.com/those damn Ross kids. Check out Duckfeed.tv. There are all of our old episodes where you can do searches and things like that. It's very nice. What am I thinking of here? The Amazon link. If you have any gift cards and stuff you're going to be using, that counts too. Anything you buy over Amazon, go to duckfeed.tv/tipjar. Use that link, and we get credit for it. Just make sure that there's nothing in your cart when you do it. We've had some difficulty with that in the past with people not understanding that, so I figured I'd clarify. And you can check out the other shows on the network. Watch out for Fireballs, The Pitch. That's a new show. The Level, that's a new show as well. More and more every day. So we really appreciate you and the attention and the care that you give us, and it makes us feel great that you're there. So thank you. Did I miss anything?
No, I think you're good.
Cool. Merry Christmas.
Bye.